tulad ng pagiging nanay. Hindi pwedeng mapagod at walang karapatang magpahinga. Subalit, ngayon pong umaga, hindi po lamang nanay ang bumibida. Ang tawag nga ng ating mga millennial, bida-bidahan. Dahil ngayong umaga po, hindi po siguro kalabisan na sabihin ko, nandito ang magigiting, magginoo, macho, na mga kalalakihan, tatay, kuya, lolo perhaps ng iba, at lahat po ng sentro or sectors ng ating lipunan. Masasabi po natin na may iba't ibang yugto ang ating kasaysayan. At ang bawat yugto ng ating kasaysayan ay merong iba't ibang ambag. At hindi po kalabisan na banggitin ng mga karamihan sa personalidad na nagbigay ng hindi madaling makalimutan na ambag pagdating sa kasaysayan ng bayan ay nandito ngayong umaga. Palakpakan po natin ang bawat isa ngayon. Ayun, bigyan niyo po ako ng pagkakataon na magbigay papuri o siguro paggalang doon po sa pinuntahan ko doon sa Philippine Military Academy sa Baguio nung ako po'y auditor. Nag-courtesy call po ako sa kanya dahil noon po siya po ay superintendent ng Philippine Military Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, let me have the honor to introduce to you the chair of the Alyansa na Nagkakaisang Mamamayan, and of course the President of Advocates for National Interest, which is composed of senior military retired officers. Please rise and welcome the Chair of ANIM, General Edilberto Adan.
Maraming salamat po. Thank you very much, Ms. Heidi, for that kind introduction. Ako po ang chairman ng Advocates of National Interest, ANI. Gusto lang po liwanagin. Thank you very much. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas! Mabuhay! Salamat po sa inyong pagdalo at pag-honor ng aming imbitasyon na dumalo dito sa isang historic event, dito sa isang historic building na kung saan ay nagbibigay galang, pinaparangalan ang mga national heroes natin. Itong historic place tawag na Club Filipino. At ito ang napili natin ngayong araw na ito upang ilunsad ang isang movement na ang adhikain ay bigyan ng kinabukasan ng ating future generations. Na tayo ay makakahon sa putik na kinasasadlakan ng ating bayan na nabanggit ay ang korupsyon, political dynasty, at ang kinakailangang hinto ang electoral fraud through meaningful electoral reforms. We are very honored to have with us in this room the leaders, representatives of 60 sectors of our society. At nais ko pong banggitin some of them who are here. Many of them are friends and familiar faces. Nais ko pong banggitin ang representative, one of the key movers of the retired military and uniform sector, General Renato de Villa. And we also have here from the media, Mr. Jarius Bondok. I'd like to give you From the religious sector, we have Bishop Colin Bagaforo, the Caritas Filipinas, Bishop Jerry Almanza. From the youth sector, we have Cyril Litunias, Student Catholic Action Philippines, and John Lazaro of Samahang Progresibo ng mga Kabataan. From the women's sector, we have Tita Flor Santos of Oriang Samahan. This is stand up. And Ms. Joy Mendoza of the Beatus Circles Network. From the business and professional sector, we have Mr. Edwin Fernandez, ex-president of Phoenix, an active member of the Vanguards, and of course, Attorney Alex Lacson, a lawyer, author, and one of the movers of AMI. And from the civil society, we are expecting very soon Mayor Benji Magalo of and Attorney Luke Espiritu. So these sectors, the names I call, represent the religious and faith-based sectors or organizations, business and professionals, retired military and uniformed personnel, the youth, women, and civil society organizations. Sila po ay ipapakilala isa-isa mamaya together with the respective organizations. How did ANIM came to be? How did Alyansa ng Nagkakaisang Mamamayan came to be? It started 2 months ago when members of civil society groups, some religious leaders, professionals met with retired military officers, senior officers, and discussed what are the biggest problems facing our nation today. And you will agree with me on 3 main issues. Political dynasty. 80% of governors in our country are products of political dynasty. 57% of mayors are products of political dynasty. The concentration, consolidation, or perpetuation of political powers by persons related to one another, yan po ang isang definition ng political dynasty. And our Constitution is very clear. The state shall guarantee equal access to opportunities for public service and prohibit political dynasties as may be defined by law. 37 taon na po, wala pa tayong batas. Kaya naman ay maliwanag sa Konstitusyon. Number 2, yung katiwalian o corruption. Billions of pesos of government funds are lost each year from government projects and are diverted as kickbacks, government officials, resulting into substandard public works. Nagpukulang, hindi ho sapat ang ating funding for health programs, education, national security and defense because of corruption. Pangatlo, electoral fraud. Mamaya, ipapaliwanag ko sa atin kung paano nangyayari yan. The manipulation of election results subvert the will of the people. Ang mga nahalal natin dahil sa pandaraya ay hindi tunay na ibinoto ng mamamayan. This is against our democratic system of electing our leaders. Vote buying practices, napakalaganap, alam po natin lahat yan, should be eliminated. We believe that these malpractices are connected to each other, they are intertwined. They feed each other. Ang political dynasty ay kaakibat at nagbubunga ng korupsyon dahil kailangan magkalap ng pera upang maihalal ang susunod na kamag-anak. If there is a concentration of power among relatives, check and balance is diminished or even lost. Ano po ba ang vision, ang pananaw ng ANIM? ANIM is committed to building a broad coalition across various sectors of society. Nagsisimula po doon sa 6 na sektor. By uniting these diverse groups under a common cause, we aim to create a powerful movement for change, pagbabago. Our goal is to inspire widespread support from Filipinos who are tired of the status quo. Sawa na po sa nangyayari. And ready to demand better governance. To demand better governance. Success for us, for ANIM, for us, tayong lahat, would be the passage of meaningful legislation that curbs political dynasties, enhances transparency, and strengthens our electoral process, electoral system. It would also involve a shift in public consciousness where Filipinos are more aware of their rights and more engaged in the democratic process. Ultimately, success means having a government that is truly accountable to the people, where corruption is significantly reduced, and where leaders are chosen based on merit and integrity rather than political lineage. ANIM was formed out of deep concern for the future of our nation. The increasing corruption, the entrenchment of political dynasties, and the erosion of our electoral system have reached critical levels. We believe urgent and collective action is necessary to address these issues before they cause irreparable harm to our democracy. The timing is critical, ngayon na, because we can no longer afford to wait. The challenges we face are urgent, and our country needs a unified force to push for genuine reforms. ANIM is non-partisan. We will not campaign for a political candidate, a political party, or a party list, or officially endorse them. Although alam po natin na bawat isa sa atin ay merong pinikilingan, nakilala, ini-endorse as individuals. But ANIM is committed to non-partisanship. Para po tayo sa lahat, basta ang ating lalabanan yung 3 issues na nabanggit. ANIM will not allow itself to be used to advance partisan interest. Ang mga sumusunod po na magsasalita sa ating programa ang magdidetalya sa ating lahat kung bakit dapat magsimula, labanan at pigilin itong 3 problema ng ating bansa. Kailangan po tayong mga Pilipino ay muling makapagtaas noo kahit kanino sa buong mundo. Maraming salamat po.